Welcome to the Party Pit. Things are happening. Words and things. I'm just stopping in for my nightly, hourly live stream. Nightly, hour-long live stream. Normally, it would be we were reading Das Bible, but we are taking a short break. Mostly because I need a short break. Yeah, I need a short break. So I don't know what we're doing in the meantime. Actually have no idea what we're going to be doing because I have no idea. Body cam. What about trials? Why don't I have any trial streams? Let's watch some dog videos. Yeah, I don't know what to read or what to watch. I have, hold on. Oh, well, there's, why does that look like, the bad guy? Who is it? Razor Ramon. That guy looks like Razor Ramon. I don't know. I guess we'll try this. I don't know. Hey, cousin. I'm looking for something to watch. Oh, shit. This one is funny. Or it looks funny. Let's find out. No. No. Look. Wait. Is it like normal playback speed? Hey, drunken wizard. I am so glad to see you. I don't know if you were here for any of my announcements. Announcements. Anyway, we are not doing the Bible because I need to take a break from it. I've been reading it for 6 years straight, and I'm not reading it properly. And the message isn't the same as it's been. And I feel like I'm doing a disservice. And also, I'm going to have to get all my teeth removed because I didn't take care of them after that shit that happened to my face and brain. I didn't get any of it fixed. But now I'm getting it fixed because I didn't do anything to help it. I have bad oral hygiene. So I got to get my teeth removed. And the way I thought about it is I don't want to stop in the middle of a story and then have to be, paused on the same part for a long time. And maybe if I take a break, I can read it right instead of putting my own bullshit in there because that's what I'm railing that the other people do. And it's kind of unfair and highly hypocritical. So, before I go any further down that path, I need to get it right. So, I figure I'll take a break, get my teeth fixed, everything will be good. But in the meantime, I I think we should watch a trial or something. Something to where I'm not interfering with my main focus, which is Das Bible. So, what do you think? I think other people said it was a good idea. But what do you think? What is your rationale? It's good rationale. Hi, cousin. What are you doing? Hola. Ricky, did you see that Emmanuel shit? I kind of want to. Yeah, but I do have control over what happens while this is going on, right? I do have some control over what I do in that time and in that process of things. Like, we came up with a name for it. Hey, Eric, we came up with a name for it. Bible time with the toothless sage. Oh, shit. Well, get on your mask shit. You can't be unfocused for that. Oh, sorry, guys. Man, Eric, I love your face. Oh, I see you. I see you over there. You got both going on. Sweet. So, um, does anybody have a trial that you want to watch or um some funny body cams that you want to watch? Because funny body cam stuff, apparently that doesn't show up on my thing. I will do my show with or without teeth, but I don't want to stop in the middle of it again because I did that in the story of David, and we could almost be done by now if I wouldn't have stopped. We'd be almost done. But I felt like the story of Jesus needed to be read. I do. But I shouldn't have done it because we would be done with the Old Testament by now. And that is kind of depressing and makes me ask myself, what the fuck was I thinking? I should have never done that, because now that all this stuff with my teeth is coming together, I'm not even close to finished with the Old Testament. And I kind of dislike myself for that. So I'm hoping this time it'll be right. And God will stop being mad at me because I'm an idiot. Real life. Ooh, what are you independently studying? No, don't answer that. Do your math and then talk. Because math, why people that do math and are preoccupied always do it wrong. So do your math first. Oh, let me tell you guys, I've become addicted to drinking soda again because I fucked around and thought, well, I had a really bad stomach ache, like really bad, and there wasn't any Vernors. So I told Dustin to get me a cola so I could burp and maybe my stomach wouldn't hurt. And I have been finding every reason to drink soda over the past couple days. Like little Amber Turd mini pints of soda, and it's so good. And I really need to stop drinking soda. I need to go back to doing my vinegar shots in the morning. Drink a shot of vinegar, the the kind of vinegar you drink. You take shots of what it's called, mother something or other. Anyway, I need to go back to doing that in the mornings. Okay. Oh, stop that nonsense. God is definitely a guy. He is very moody like a guy. And we've read about his personality. And you know as well as I do, God is a bachelor. Well, not anymore. Now he's probably 100 years old. But at the time we were reading about it in Exodus, he's a frat boy. God is definitely a guy. Yes. Moods like a guy. He holds a grudge like a guy. He will get mad at you for some shit that you did 500 years ago because he holds a grudge like football fans hold grudges over other football fans. It is a thing, and God is a frat boy. He is a bachelor. Yeah, God is not a girl. Not even a little bit. He's an unreal man. Even when he's a bachelor, he is stuck in his ways. But also, before I read Genesis this coming time, I'm reading Revelations first because I think Revelations explains my theory on the giant dodgeball giant dodgeball fight in space. When they locked Enki, they locked Enki in the box for 10,000 years because he's a badass motherfucker, right? And everybody's really mad at him. And some say that box has been opened at around this time, or it's coming to the end right around this time, that everything's going to get fucked up before they put it back in that box again. And then the giant dodgeball fight in space happens again, only this time the sun is going to burst and explode. And then we'll become like Mars or something like that. Because we are going to have comets right down from space and fuck everything up. But that's not going to happen for another like 10,000 years. So, yeah, maybe about this time they're going to put Enki back in the box for another 10,000 years when the sun explodes. Something like that. But anyway, we're going to read Revelations first because that's what happened before God, Junior. It's all about the fight of God, Senior. What happened before time. Hold on. God, it's a frat boy. Yeah. In Exodus all day. And you know, you were there when we read it. He's a prima donna. Well, at least at that time. Everything was golden rainbow. Remember? He wanted to be, he's like, every time I go out, you know, I got to show out. Like a Young Jeezy song. Yeah. Young Jeezy. And God was Young Yeezy, you know? He's like, I'm good Yeezy. Yeah. Yeah, God just is. God is God. And God is the man. But anyway, we're going to read about it again. And I got to stop remembering stuff from the Bible so I can read it right. And then we can talk about it. I want to do like the real Bible-y thing that other Bible people do. Where I can just read it word for word and then you guys can figure out what it means. We'll do it one chapter at a time if we have to. Because what else are we doing at 10 o'clock at night? We ain't doing shit. So we'll have some Bible time and go to bed. And then we'll all feel better. That is a real life thing that is happening. But I want to wait until my teeth get pulled. The rest of them. That purposeful action that other people did to my head really affected a lot of things. And I'm just now getting them fixed. Oh, don't smoke. Mm-mm. Don't smoke weed while you're doing numbers. It's really bad. Don't do it. No, God's not an interdimensional alien. God is God. God is everything good. But look, everybody, he has some um he has the ability to be evil, right? And we know that because he puts his own evil spirit on Saul to test David. So we know God has an ability to do evil things. And we also know God set up Adam and Eve with his own fucking snake. And how do we know he's got a snake? Because he set him loose on Moses. And how do we know the snake comes from God? Because the snake is all knowing. It knows what it's doing. And because also remember, God has no idea what Adam and Eve did. He's like, "What did you do?" And Adam's like, "You gave me the woman." And she's like, "No, but it was a snake." And the snake was like, "Say something." And then God was mad at all of them. And he punished the man first. Then he punished the woman. Then he punished the animal. And why did he punish Adam first? Because Adam literally lied and blamed God. The actual first sin, if you want to make it that, is Adam lied. Eve, no, I know I lied. I lied. It might have been. Anyway, this is for a different time, a different day. No, you're a train, interdimensional train. Well, so what if he created evil? That's his bad. We don't have to be evil, and we don't have to think evil things. We just need to realize other people are around us are evil, and we have the ability to be evil. It's whether we choose to be evil or to be good. Like lawyers, they know how to be in the world and they know how to be good in the world. Some of them are not good. Actually, a lot of them are not good, but some of them really are good. And they're good in the world and they're good at the world. And I never thought of like what that actually meant because Jesus says the exact thing. Be good in the world and be good at the world. He doesn't say it like that, but he means that. And it's like, and also he says the children of the light are not as smart as the children of the dark. That's why we have to learn the world and we have to be good at it while being good in it. So our goodness sheds to other people and then they start being good. And then before you know it, everything around you is good. Not all people are going to pick being good, but a lot of them are. And then they will learn how to be good in the world and good at the world. And it's kind of like lawyers, because lawyers know all the bad word magic, but they use that word magic against them. That's how they are good in the world and good at the world. And we have to learn how to function in our society and be good in our society while being good at our society. But just because we're good at it doesn't mean we have to be bad in it. We can still be good and still do good things and have good character. Because character is what you do when no one's watching. How you build your character is you do things when no one's watching. So they talk good about you behind your back instead of bad. But that's just what I think. Since I've read the story of Jesus, that's exactly what that story says to me. Be good at the world while having good character. I think the Mormons call God a celestial being. Scientologists think God's an alien. Some people think he's a fucking flying spaghetti. I just think he's the dude that sits in my house. Like, we talk all fucking day. Like, right up there, like when I talk to God, I'm literally looking at the corner of my roof because that's where he is. He flies up there and he just hangs out up there. And we talk about everything all day long. I don't know. I just talk. Dustin actually told my neurologist and my psychologist, both of them, that I talk to myself, and he thinks my medicine is making me talk to myself. That's how much I talk to myself. But I don't think I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to God. He's right up there, man. I don't fucking know. No, God's not an alien. He's the fucking sky. He's the sun. He's the moon. He's the fucking trees. Everything's made of DMT. God is DMT. Wait, what did I say that was insane? I don't think it was insane. God is DMT. So pretty much God is whatever you think of. I love you guys too. Are you leaving? Don't leave. I don't know. God is a fucking 90-degree angle in my fucking thing right there. God can be whatever you want him to be. God will come to you as a person, or God will come to you as a son. However you picture God is the way you're going to see him. It doesn't matter what it is. No, we ain't normal people, but we are good in the world, and we are a lot smarter than other children of the light, because children of the light are not as smart as children of the dark. We read that in the story of Jesus. Everything I'm telling you, you can find in the story of Jesus if you pay attention. And when I started this journey 6 years ago, I didn't even really believe in Jesus, because God, being as jealous as he is and being so self-centered a lot in the Old Testament, God is all about him. How is he going to make a Jesus when Jesus takes away from God? And actually, I still don't understand that. But I know the story of Jesus is pretty much what we read about God in here, only condensed. We have to figure out God's personality in the Old Testament, and it takes a long time to piece it all together. But then when you read the story of Jesus, it's like, oh, yeah, no fucking way. That's exactly what he was saying. But it's so mingled and mangled and fuckered up that you don't exactly get that message. But what do you guys think? Yeah, but the shit that's written by Paul has nothing to do with what was written about Jesus. Paul was a Pharisee teaching Jew law to Gentiles. One of the first things Paul says to the Romans is, you guys weren't sinners until we brought Jew law. But now that we brought Jew law, everything you do is a sin. But you don't know it's a sin because these terrible ass people were not with you. So you didn't even know you were doing wrong. But now that these terrible ass people are taking over your country, and as a matter of fact, they're going to ruin it and tell you you're sinners, so you better change who and how you are now before these terrible ass people start murking y'all. That's what he said. And not so many words. Actually, it was spoken way more eloquently, with word magic and shit. This guy's going around teaching Jew law to Gentiles. And even a liar can tell you the truth, half of it. Their struggle wasn't against anything but these terrible ass people that took over their country and changed it and killed other people and took over their places too. Right, with that same kind of shit. That's word magic. Everything you do is a sin, but it's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's the devil. The devil is making you sin against Jew law that you didn't even know was really coming. No, pray. Pray that it goes away. And us Jews will save everything. Yeah. But they also, it's word magic. You want to find something wrong with yourself. These people come in and tell you there's everything wrong with yourself. You have to change. But then he turns around and says it like it's a good thing. And like this is something Jesus would say. So he says it with such conviction that you think Jesus said it, but you just read the story of Jesus and Jesus didn't say shit about this because it wasn't happening. The only reason it's happening to these people is because Paul the Pharisee told them, because he's saying the name Jesus and people think Jesus said this shit. But Jesus did not say this. This was a way for them to get in and take over. Because remember, it's the Pharisees that deleted Jesus from his own fucking YouTube. But I feel so strong about this shit. It is. They they're feeding on your own insecurities. And that is what preachers of nowadays do. They get you to say what's wrong with you, and then you focus on changing it, or you don't focus on changing it. You just say, Jesus is helping you. You're such a baby in Christ. So if you sin, it's okay. Just ask for forgiveness. Oh, you sinned again? That's okay. Just ask for forgiveness. You're so weak. Yeah. You don't have to change yourself if you have Jesus. And that is a fucking lie. Because even in the Old Testament, it says, if you keep doing the same thing, God will quit forgiving you. And you have to always keep that in mind. You know, if you keep doing the same shit, you're going to get the same shit. And that God tells you that in the Old Testament, that if you start doing the same thing, there's going to be a time I'm not going to forgive you. Yes. Yes. And they always want you to be a victim because then you can sin as much as you want. BTK, Jeffrey Dahmer, all these people that go to prison and are like, God forgave me for my sins. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Because I believe the 10 Commandments, those are what God doesn't forget. But again, with the story of Jesus and how Jesus sets it out, I don't know if it works the way of the Old Testament anymore. Hey, Debs, what's up? Hi, everybody. Welcome in. We're not really talking about anything specific. I'm sitting on my soapbox claiming Jesus, talking about God. So if anybody's got any questions or wants to say anything or talk about anything, Go ahead and join the chat. We would love to hear from you. Did CNA leave? Did CNA leave? I was hoping he didn't leave. I thought I saw somebody behind me, but I guess I didn't. Look, if anybody comes from behind, let me know, because now I'm scared. I just freaked myself out. Well, that's okay. So, yeah, so did Jeffrey Dahmer. So did Ed Gein. So did, God, a lot of murderers. A lot of murderers became Christians, and it's like they got saved and they love God and blah, blah, crap. It's like, I don't really think those guys went to heaven. I don't. Hey, it's okay. I'm super stoned as well. We are about 20 minutes away from being done. And I was trying to, oh, that's right. So, Debs, do you got anything you want to talk about? Anything? It can be Bible related, life related, related to related, you know, whatever. Yeah, we are in Angel Boot Camp. This is Angel Boot Camp. We go up there to fight. We go up there to be soldiers. We don't sit down here to just suffer. There's a mission. We have to learn to be strong enough in God's army to beat the devil. Yeah. Is it? Well, again, we are going to read all about it and we're going to go all the way through this time. And it's going to be amazing. And I bet that, like, this next time that we go through, I'm going to bet all my mods are going to be working double time because I think this next time we're going to start getting it so right that there's actually going to be people in here to try to disprove everything we say. I'm smoking a cigarette. Does that count? Wait, what are we backing up? Don't back up. I don't even know what we're backing up. I'm um I'm gonna be smoking some new shit. It doesn't have a name. Um so yeah, something happened. Something happened. You know how I've been watching those stories, those heartwarming stories. I don't know, they're AI stories. I don't fucking know, but they're really good. And finally, there was one that made me cry. This millionaire adopted a girl and then died like 2 months later. I was like, what? No. Oh, so what's your schedule now? Yeah, I was thinking about quitting weed, Miss Debs, but I don't think I can. I tried to trade in my cigarettes for a douche flute, but I ended up smoking both at the same time. Probably not the best thing. But Miss Muddy, yes, I did watch most of it, but I got distracted. But I believe, I don't know. I think green-eyed people with green eyes are the chosen people. There's only 1% of people with green eyes, and I've always believed that. Green-eyed people are the ones God chose. So if you have green eyes, you're probably chosen by God. Because green-eyed people are freaks of nature, if I'm not mistaken. We're not supposed to have green eyes. And I think the Norse believe that the first time the earth was destroyed was because of genetic mutation that caused green eyes. Not totally sure on that. I might have my facts all fuckered up, but I'm pretty sure there's 8 people in here. So somebody has to know something about that. Well, if your dad has green eyes, oh, well, Miss Muddy, if you're going to crash out tonight, have sweet dreams. Make sure that pillow gets some amazing head and the sheets get some great booty. Hold on, what'd you say, Kim? You have green eyes. Well, maybe you're chosen. You better not fuck it up, because God picks the strong, but make sure you're doing the right thing. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, yeah, I'm doing this thing. Wait, what is happening? Bam, that's what's happening. Wait, okay. And data free, freaky, yeah. I'm a data free, yeah. I'm a data free. uh, the guy I did the wedding for. Oh, I love crazy fat blunts. Okay, I'm going backwards. Which kid? No, no, something happened. No. Okay. Huh, that happened. Mm, 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 mm. Alan Gibson. I wonder if my brother's named after him. Probably not. But, but, yeah, my eyes are just all the way green. They got a little yellow ring around them. It's fun shit. Man, why it looks like somebody's in my kitchen. I don't want to go look. I don't want to go look. I don't want to look. Just let me know if there's anybody behind me. Oh, God. Does anybody got anything else they want to talk about before we call it a night? Well, there's something about green eyes. They're not supposed to be green. All right. Man. I always, when I was arrested, I always put my eyes was blue. I, yes, Jesus loves us all very much, but I'm still, I'm still going with the green-eyed people are the best. We're the chosen ones. I'm mostly just kidding because I don't know. But I know green eyes, there's not supposed to be green eyes. So maybe that's how we're chosen. Miss Muddy, you said you have green eyes too, right? Because I don't want to go speaking a bunch of shit if your eyes aren't green either. Because, oh, your eyes are hazel. That's close enough to green. That's close enough to green. So are we popping off here? Oh, shit. Wait, who? Psychology of a dweeb has entered. I don't even know what that means. I don't know what that means, Ricky. Jesus is king. Who's watching on Facebook? Somebody's watching on Facebook. Come to my YouTube. Well, actually, don't go to my YouTube because we're about to call it a night. So I can get my hour in every day. All right, let's say goodnight, guys. Wait, yeah, we're saying goodnight, right? Okay. Maybe you can tell me what it means tomorrow because I'm going to say that's fucked up for right now. Good night, cousin. I love you. Have the greatest night ever. Give the pillow amazing head and the ass. No, give the pillow amazing head and the sheets amazing ass. And Debs, you do the same. The pillow needs some good head from you. Miss Muddy, you are not late. Never be sorry to me. I'm the one who's sorry here. Don't worry about it. And your pillow deserves some head. So get there and give it. Yes. Yes. Give. Is that how I said it? Because I definitely meant give the sheet some amazing ass. All right. Good night, guys. I love you. I'm hitting the out.